What's up, you all? And as requested, famous singers whistle versus head voice high notes. Which is better? Now, obviously, that's like asking which is better, red or blue. You know what I mean? This is totally based on what tone, what sound quality you prefer, what register you prefer. So I'm going at it with that, mentality. Let's get right on into it. Looking as fine as she can be. I love the battle music and the montage here. Uh-oh, they got the Devon shit here. Beautiful. Uh-oh. She began to waver and try to drop off it, and it started beginning to break and fall apart. But I mean, it was just the sound of it, the like a bird. Beautiful sound to my ears, very beautiful and just caressing and velvety smooth before it fell apart. Sustained it. I gotta give that to So Yang. The sustained, just crystal clear, solid head voice. I had to, and like I said, the first young ladies began to sort of fall apart. I can't just dismiss that. But it was I actually preferred the tone before it fell apart. But So Yang's, I mean, it was better. She has a very distinct ring in her whistle, Mariah. It sounds like it honestly. It sounds like it's a ring in it. It really is a real sort of ring to the sound of her whistle that nobody else quite has, and it's very. It literally sounds like if you blow a whistle, it has a sort of. I don't know how to describe it other than an actual ring. It's very different. Um, and that was a strong whistle too. Mm. See, this is opinion, but I think I prefer in general. I'm preferring so far head voice. I'm preferring the solid note, the solid quality, the clarity of head voices. I mean, I'm feeling so far like the head voice notes are doing everything the whistles are doing, but with more clarity, and more power, more clarity. Yeah. I mean, I prefer Dimash there. Great clarity there. Mm. See, I still prefer the head voice. I think I prefer head voice in general. I think I've come to that conclusion. Yeah. I mean, again, I feel like it gave me everything the whistle did, but with more clarity. I mean, and it's healthier in general. Now that sounded like a high head voice to me. A slight airiness to it that kind of gives it away that it's a whistle, but not much at all. It's very solid, like a solid high head voice note. What did she just? Did y'all hear that? I mean, come on with the musicality, with that ear, with that descending run. I'm gonna give the actual note to Minnie Riperton because I mean, while what her gymnastics, her acrobatics were excellent, the actual note was very brief. So I'm gonna give that note to Minnie Riperton. I mean, just super solid, but that woman's agility and the rest of the stuff she was doing was next level stuff. Y'all let me know what performance that was. I need to react to that. Let me know if she does any more of that epic agility in that performance, because I need to react to what she's doing. Come on. You better sing. I remember too, and she was shocked her darn self. She shocked herself with that note. Crystal clear, just it's beautiful. Mm, mm. Again, the acrobatics are next level, but the actual note is what we're judging, and that I give to Tori. I mean, just a solid, crystal clear, and her acrobatics was sick too, in their own right. But it was sustained for a little longer. That vibrato she added on there, and it was just the actual note. I think Tori's was better. Sing, she bodied that. Y'all better blend. Good blend. I'm gonna have to give that to the first lady. The I said first lady of Miami, like the president of the United States. Anyway, I got to give that one to the first lady. I prefer hers. I would like to hear the lady with the choir blending. I'd like to hear her sort of what do you call it, isolated, because it was hard for me to kind of hear her. It sounded like I said in the other video I did, a distant ring, but it was the blend was perfect. So I get she's trying to blend, but I got to give the actual note by itself to the first lady. Look at her, she's so proud of herself. She like, yep, I did it. I gotta get that to Ariana, even though the clip was awful. She actually sustained it for a little bit longer, and she just tapped on it and then went back down with the gymnastics. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I give that one to Ariana, even though the audio clip, the clip was general was terrible. See, I remember seeing that and thinking she got the whistle, but she was literally whistling like blowing it from. Ugh, that don't sound right. But it was coming from literal air from her lips. Okay, so I'm gonna give that to. No, that was extremely forced, and then it wavered quite a bit. Um, Listen to these people. I'm gonna need to do a video on agility. I'm gonna need to react to somebody's video of agility in head voice slash whistle. Cause these people with these scatting and these melodies they're making with their voices is phenomenal. I give the actual note though to Mariah. No doubt about it. But the acrobatics that these people are doing, they continue to slap me in the face with this agility up there. But Mariah takes the actual note. I mean, just sustained beautifully with that vibrato, and just the brightness of it, and it was more pleasing to my ear. You know, it was less harsh. That was the best one from Mariah I've heard thus far. It seems the higher she goes, the more epic, the more solid and powerful and less airy her whistles become. Although I know she can switch between airy and really potent, but that right there was it. Woo! I mean, man. This is based on this is just my opinion on here. The technique of this lady was flawless, and it was obviously way more powerful than Mariah's. But just my preference here, I got to take Mariah because I mean it's way easier on my ears. It's way more pleasing and caressing the ears. She nearly blew my eardrums out, my speakers out. But there's nothing at all wrong. Hers was definitely healthier and more powerful. So technically, I mean, you could say hers was technically better, but I can't take too much of that. You know what I mean? So that's just my opinion. It's not a technical thing. You know what I mean? Which is your favorite register? So I found out that aside from the last few, I think I am partial to a good, crystal clear, solid head voice. To me, it does everything the whistlers are doing, but more clear, more clarity, just more solid, more powerful. I mean, yeah, and I mean, and it's healthier as well. But I must say that this is Mariah hadn't even started with her range, with her whistle range. Most whistlers, people who are proficient at the whistle, haven't even started yet. She can go up into the seventh octave. A lot of these whistlers can. I would like to see a video that goes further up, but as far as what we see in this video, these six octave notes, I prefer in general a head voice. And I'm just now realizing I in general prefer head voices over whistles, at least down here. Now, if y'all know of a video like this, but that goes higher, let me know, because I will do it as long as it's good. You know what I mean? I will definitely do it. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Let me know what you all think. Thank you for liking, subscribing. Please continue to more of your favorites. Peace.